In the world of filmmaking, even the greatest masterpieces aren't immune to a few accidental cameos from the modern world. Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring is often cited as one of the most meticulously crafted films in history. But in a wide shot near the beginning of the journey, sharp-eyed fans spotted something that definitely didn't belong in the Third Age. Right there, in the background as Sam and Frodo flee the Shire, a modern car, some say a van, is clearly visible driving across the hills. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but once you see it, the illusion of Tolkien's world is briefly shattered. So, how did a 21st century vehicle end up in Hobbiton? Production was massive, with dozens of units filming across New Zealand. In this particular shot, the car's windshield caught the sunlight, creating a glint that made it impossible to hide once fans knew where to look. The mistake became so famous that for the later DVD and Blu-ray releases, Peter Jackson's team used digital editing to remove the offending vehicle. This isn't the only time a modern object snuck into Middle-earth. Legend says there's a shot with a soldier wearing a wristwatch. When you have thousands of extras and hundreds of crew members, keeping every single modern detail out of frame is a Herculean task. Jackson himself has joked about the incident, acknowledging that in the heat of a high-pressure shoot, these things happen. It reminds us of the Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones, another famous instance where modern convenience met fantasy epic. These mistakes often fuel fan communities, turning a simple oversight into a beloved piece of movie trivia. In some ways, these blunders make the films feel more human, reminding us of the real people behind the camera. The New Zealand countryside provided the perfect backdrop, but it's still a living, breathing place with roads and traffic. The car was so far away that it was likely missed on the small monitors used on set at the time. As technology improved and we moved to high definition and 4K, these tiny errors became much more apparent to the average viewer. Today, filmmakers can scrub these errors out with a few clicks, but the original theatrical release still holds the evidence. Some fans even debated the make and model of the van, adding another layer to the Tolkien lore. Whether it's a car in the Shire or a stormtrooper hitting his head, these moments are cemented in cinematic history. At the end of the day, a single car doesn't take away from the magic that Jackson and his team created. So next time you're watching The Fellowship, keep your eyes on the horizon. You might just spot a visitor from the future. Thanks for joining us for this trip through Middle-earth's most famous mistake. See you in the next scene.